GTA 6, the game that is unironically 2 times more important than finding out that aliens are real amongst us and visiting us daily, is in hot water because fans are worried, the news about this is bad, and people in general are losing hope. Now, honestly, in my opinion, the hype for GTA 6 is so monumentally giant at this point. I I really don't think there is any way to actually live up to the hype. Okay? GTA 6, no matter what happens, even if it's not woke, even if it's fun, even if it's good, will never really live up to the expectations because people are expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. GTA 5 is actually one of my easy top 10 most favorite story driven games. I didn't play online much, but story wise, I loved it. So GTA 6 has big shoes to fill.
The Grand Theft Auto 6 community has been starved for news. This is kind of infamous for Rockstar Games. They are known for their long droughts of no news, no information, no nothing, and GTA 6 is no different. There have been some interesting leaks I want to talk about in a separate video. We'll see when that comes about, but there's also been stuff like this, domains associated with parodies of like Uber, WhatsApp. This isn't too surprising. Rockstar Games, again, known for this type of stuff, and even some of the debut
Yep.
trailer and such kind of indicated that was going to be featured in the game. There's also been a lot of stuff like this, nothing burgers taken out of context. A new GTA 6 purchase tab for Xbox appeared on the web. This was there since day one. These are auto-generated by Xbox. Many people thought that this was pre-orders. Pre-orders are starting soon. That's not what happened. There's also been fake leaks going around. Again, the AI stuff nowadays.
This is good AI stuff.
It just is common with any upcoming project, any upcoming game. GTA 6 notorious for it. So, fishing out what's real versus fake, especially in regards to leaks, getting a lot more difficult by the day. But there was also the fact that we've heard the $100 debate. It has only continued. We've seen.
Hey, I bought the new PC for playing GTA 6 exactly as I told you boys, okay? At this point, 2.4k. I already don't remember how much I spent on it. But at this point, 100 buckaroonies for GTA 6, yes. Also, by the way, you know the real reason why I want GTA? Because I want GTA to be $100. Fuck, I want it to be $120. Because the games industry is still not sure about putting the 100 price tag for AAA slop. And if GTA does it, I think they will have, finally the cojones to finally pull it off and actually do it. And that's when the true reckoning starts, okay? That's when the true reckoning starts for all these slop woe garbage companies, Ubisofts, Blizzards, all of them are gonna just go into the night because wow, we didn't sell even half of what we're expecting is gonna be the greatest news they ever heard. They're not even gonna sell 1/20th of what they expected. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait. I want GTA to be $100. I want the reckoning of the AAA games industry.
Many other outside developers chiming in on this, and even a original Saints Row dev said that GTA 6 deserves to be $100. It would be a disaster if everyone tried to match them. The problem is that this AAA games industry, surely enough, would try doing that, especially of the staple franchises.
I mean, listen, Sloptendo is looking for any excuse to make this AI-generated garbage the Palworld ripoff. $100. Any excuse.
The Call of Duties, Pokemon, FIFAs, all of that. They're just looking for an excuse, and GTA 6 would.
But you know what's the best part about the Pokemon discussion? It's the Pokemon super fans who are saying, "Oh, but Pokemon Legends ZA sold good anyway." And it's true, it did sell good, but you understand that's not a good thing. You understand that Pokemon Legends ZA is absolute AI garbage? It's purely AI garbage. And because it did sell well enough, the next Pokemon game that you're gonna be getting is probably gonna be 10 times worse because, I mean, you proved that you're gonna buy it no matter what. You proved that you do not deserve rights to a certain degree. And you're trying to tout this as this huge win. Aha, you see? Even if a Pokemon game is bad and garbage and objectively slop, we're still gonna buy it, and the sales are gonna be still good enough. Wow. I mean, usually companies are supposed to be anti-consumer, not consumers being anti-consumer. But honestly, what can I say? I have seen hundreds of Blizzard, Runescape, and other MMORPG game uh, questionnaires where people get asked the question of, oh, how much would you be willing to spend on this game? $50, $70, or maybe even up to $100. And people are like, oh, let me just click on the most expensive one. Yeah, you know what? If push come to shove, I would be willing to spend that much. Like, are you stupid? How do you click? How do you pick these options? You're literally sabotaging yourself. Do you actually want to pay more? And in this case, more for less?
Be that. But we'll see with the price. That's a debate that has been ongoing, and we even heard from Dan Houser, the founder of Rockstar Games. He left a couple of years ago. He's working at Absurd Ventures. Many people were wondering if he was associated with GTA 6. Is he, did he do some work before he left? Well, speaking to IGN just about a month ago, he gave us our answer when he was asked about, his excitement for GTA 6.
For GTA 6 to come out on May 26th of 26, and for you to not have like every square inch of it seared into your brain the first time you sit down to actually play it?
In a way. I mean, I think it's a great privilege to have worked on something that big. And to, I wrote the last...
the classic PR speak. It's so big, it must be right.
10 or 11 of them. So I think the world's probably had enough GTA from me.
I don't know about that.
I think it's, they're always a new story, so it's not going to be a story that I wrote or a character set that I developed. I think it's going to be exciting. The game will be great, I'm sure.
So
yeah, and that was the big nugget that a lot of people picked up on, is that he didn't write anything for GTA 6. So this is a new era. This is very different. And he had a much longer conversation with Alex Friedman. He's not known for stuff like this, but yeah, he had a 2-hour-long podcast in which he indicated that GTA, these Rockstar games, were very personal to him, a lot of these stories. So again, very interesting, the fact that GTA 6 is going to be told from a different perspective. But it is worth mentioning that there's been fears of like, this is a different Rockstar, this isn't the same. Well, a former Rockstar
I mean, this literally is a different Rockstar. We now have... I mean, we already previously know that the CEO said, hey, don't talk bad about X group of people because that's bad. And that was already devastating. But the fact that the Rockstar CEO, I think it was the Rockstar CEO, but in any case, whoever it was, it's undeniable now that Rockstar literally has made GTA 6 with the idea we're not gonna punch down. Man, yeah, that's gonna be an issue.
Employee recently said that 80% of Rockstar veteran developers are still involved in GTA 6. So definitely seems like Aaron Garbett, Rob Nelson, Sam Houser, all of those individuals that have been there for 20 or so years.
So this doesn't matter. The fact that all of the old people are making the game, I don't think it does matter. Because if those people are not allowed to creatively express themselves to the level that they at least previously could, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you have a contest for who writes cleaner, better, and more pretty, and you have the world's best person, and instead of a pen you give them a rock, and you're like, okay, now write me something that looks beautiful, they're gonna fail. They're gonna lose. They're not gonna perform well. And this is the exact situation. You are taking these people who are accredited, who could do a good job, but you're potentially putting them in an environment where they can't do anything because they're just limited from all sides.
Still Rockstar, pretty much. But It must be mentioned, though, like I said, the community was extremely hopeful that we were going to be going full marketing. We're going to start seeing TV spots. We're going to see a bunch of gameplay finally, all kinds of stuff. There was some indication, at least that's what people thought, from, you know, the PlayStation Store, in which we saw GTA Plus attached, because, yes, GTA Plus, we all know it's going to be a major source of revenue for Rockstar Games, and they're going to push it hard for GTA 6 Online. But all of this, you know, these hopes, these beliefs were
You know what's the worst part about GTA Online? It's the fact that they are prioritizing that instead of actual expansions. We all lost, I think, at the bare minimum, 2 or 3 expansions for GTA 5 that would have been single story player driven. I wanted that. And they refused to make it because that would actually encroach on, you know, the revenue from GTA Online, which is fucking crazy, by the way. Because making an expansion for a game is way, way, way less intensive and you know, money hungry than actually making the game. It's like not even 1/10 in some situations. And I mean, who would buy a GTA 5 you know, expansion even 10 years after its release? Everyone. 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 And it would create more buzz about GTA Online and whatever, but they still didn't do it because they calculated that the revenue hit from GTA Online players not playing the game for, like, I don't know, a couple of days, maybe a week until they finish the campaign, would be too much. So when GTA 6 comes out, I do not think that there's gonna be any type of you know, single player story expansions.
all halted when we got this announcement. Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed again to the end of 2026. Rockstar Games putting out a statement. They said the new date is Thursday, November 19th, 2026. They went as far back as they could into 2026. I think that's really interesting. We are sorry for adding additional time, but what we realize has been a long wait, but these extra months will allow us to finish the game and the level of polish you have come to expect and deserve. We want to thank you again for your patience and support. While the wait is a little longer, we're incredibly excited for players to experience the sprawling state of Leonida and a return to...
I mean, we're close, but I mean, is GTA 6 actually coming out this year? I don't know. Because the people behind Rockstar probably don't want Borderlands 4 to get destroyed by GTA's launch when they're gonna put the, you know, Borderlands 4 on sale.
Modern day Vice City. There was no, you know, pictures, no videos or trailers. Maybe by the time this video goes up.
But then again, you probably want everyone to be buying GTA 6 at least as a gift, right?
Something like that will be out. It is worth mentioning that on Rockstar Games website, they're still showing the May 26th date. They have not updated the actual GTA website, so maybe that's an indication something is coming. I don't know if it's a trailer number 3, but it could be some new screenshots, something hopefully. It is worth mentioning, though, when they delayed the game to May 26th last time, they did tease that we look forward to sharing more information with you soon. They didn't say that this time around. I do think that is rather notable with this whole thing. But yes, fears about Grand Theft Auto 6, what's going on behind the scenes definitely are setting in, and right now investors are spooked. That's why some people believe that we're going to see some sorts of updates from Rockstar Games in regards to screenshots or something, especially because it's fallen by about 7% right now, but it fell as low as about almost 10 or 11%. It's
Oh,
sank.
fuck. Excuse me. No, wait. Borderlands 4 did have some kind of thing together with GTA. They are some kind, in some way connected. I don't know why I'm constantly trying to ship GTA with EA. I don't know what's wrong with me. What's wrong in my head? I constantly try to say that. I don't know.
I think this is what people need to understand.
Anyway, probably my mistake on that one, boys.
Take-Two Interactive is largely Rockstar Games, and Rockstar Games has not been delivering for a while now. Obviously, many of us, you know, think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably going to deliver, but the question is, when will that be?
GTA 6, even if we come out and know that it's literally a full-on Vogue trans story or whatever, it's still going to deliver. And think most people understand that.
Is it going to be November 19th, 2026? I think there's a lot of skepticism in the air. Even when the game was delayed last time, most of us assumed that another delay was coming, and right now I think there's a feeling in the air that more delays could be on the way. People need to understand the expectations. The hype for GTA 6 is just so much different than any other game. It is the most highly anticipated game of all time.
Yep.
And they have to get everything right. Not just the single player component, but also GTA 6 Online. That needs to make billions upon billions of dollars in the years to come. And if they don't do that, this would be a colossal failure, and Take-Two Interactive would sink. So yeah, the pressure is very much on. Now, with all of that said, Take-Two Interactive, they have been going on full damage control in a number of interviews. This is Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick saying bad things happen when games are rushed, and again, he's really hitting home on the fact that they're focusing on polish, and I hope it is just that, but I almost feel like maybe GTA 6 Online, they're...
The initial delays that we heard about GTA 6 were, by the way, there was speculation. We don't know if this was true, but it was also involving wokeness. That they are trying to get rid of wokeness in GTA, at least some of it, because of the backlash that initially it got because of people saying, oh my god, there's a chance it's going to be woke, and it's probably going to be woke to a degree, but we're going to see how that ends out.
Trying to put more extensive work into that. Delaying a game 6 months just for polish, I don't know. We've seen that with, Cyberpunk 2077 infamously. Is it just the polish? I guess only time will tell with this. He said this in an interview with IGN, saying, I'm highly confident in the new date. He loves that confidence. He says that every single time. But he continued saying there have been limited circumstances where more time was required to polish a title and make sure that it was spectacular. And this was his indirect response to fan criticism. When our competitors go to market before something was ready, bad things happen. And maybe one of those competitors he's talking about is Cyberpunk 2077. But hey, there's AAA games.
By the way, rip the guy who got his girlfriend pregnant in the initial timing for GTA 6 release, where he could get parental assistance leave. Now he's just gonna have a kid that he didn't even want, and and it's over. I honestly do think that was not a meme post, that was real. People have done wilder shit, okay?
Industry is notorious for horrendous launches. It's not even just CDPR. This is an industry-wide problem, especially this year, just with UE5 launches in general. But Rockstar Games has not escaped this. The GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition notoriously was a disaster, but outside of that, with their mainline games, it's been pretty a-okay. Red Dead Redemption 2 had some problems, but it was, for the most part, well polished. And I think that expectation with GTA 6, I think it is correct. It needs to be as polished as possible, considering the expectations. But Strauss Zelnick, he did more interviews. When we set a date, we really do believe in it. I love that. He said that statement. We said the last date, if a game requires more polish to be the best possible version of itself, then we will give that game more time. And that's exactly what happened. We feel really good about this release date.
This is what Blizzard once did. And now they don't.
It's in the same fiscal year. It happens to be a great release window, and naturally, we're really supportive of Rockstar's approach. And it must be mentioned that any game coming in the holidays are going to avoid, Grand Theft Auto 6 at all costs, assuming another delay doesn't happen. I would not be surprised in the slightest to see Call of Duty avoiding that November window and probably launching now in early October.
I mean, Call of Duty is gonna get slapped no matter what. I mean, this Call of Duty is gonna be complete garbage, and on top, it's definitely woke garbage. I mean, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar is literally a part of the game. It's pre-Ghost of Yote coded, you know what I'm saying?
October for the next installment, the yearly installment. Zelnick continued, he said, it's not that far in advance if you look at when you need to deliver a game to get it out. Also, we need to start marketing activities in a significant amount of time ahead of release. What we want to do is give consumers certainty.
Was Borderlands EA? I'm getting confused. Which slop was EA's? Damn it. Alzheimer's. Damn you.
As possible, and again, we feel quite good about this date. And then he did another interview. Yeah, Take-Two says,
oh god, this guy, inverted Kramer strikes again, huh?
We've never regretted a delay. He goes on to say, it's always painful.
Imagine Kramer comes out and says, GTA 6 is releasing in 2025. And you're like, it's over. It's over. 2026 release confirmed. Oh my god. How is Kramer so good at being wrong? It's like a talent. You should go work for Bethesda.
We move a date, but again, while we have done so occasionally in the past, ultimately we've never regretted it in retrospect. I would like to point out that we have some competitors that in the event where more polish was required and it required slipping a date, they chose not to slip the date.
God, this was so...
And they did
I can't. This Mind's Eye was so stupid.
so at their peril. And one of his competitors,
Wait, this is like
he could be
your girlfriend or something?
talking about maybe not even just CDPR,
Not this one, that
but
one.
also Leslie Benzie's Mind's Eye, which was probably the worst game of 2025. Actually, I think that it is the worst game by far. Now, speaking
Let's see if that's true. I guess yes. I guess even Avowed was better. Yeah, I guess even Avowed was better.
at the latest investor call, which was also yesterday, GTA 6 aiming for perfection. He talked about the Metacritic scores. He also said about Rockstar, he thinks the culture is extraordinary, and we're all pushing hard to seek perfection.
Oof.
I mean, the Metacritic scores of Rockstar releases are generally speaking, not generally, I mean, with very few exceptions, have been over 95, and that expectation is of GTA 6. It's going to be more than that. GTA 5, as you know, has been the standard bearer, not just for our company, but for the industry through 3 console generations, and to this day is still, I would argue, the most technologically advanced title in the marketplace, despite being more than a decade old, and that doesn't happen by accident. And Strauss Zelnick then went on to talk about, GTA Online in one of these interviews. He said that if you're, if you're still waiting for GTA 6, go play GTA Online, which another year of
Oh
that
no,
component.
Borderlands 4 is their thing.
GTA 5 Online. Yeah, we continue to supply content to GTA Online, and in fact, we had
Well, thank God the EA is going to be irrelevant for the next 2-3 years at the bare minimum, so I don't need to worry about myself mixing EA up in something bad.
Results there. And GTA Plus continues to grow its membership. In fact, it had 20% growth year over year. And GTA 5 has sold in more than 220 million units. And yeah, they're going to continue to jump on that train for a while now, it appears, especially because GTA 6, the wait's going to be a lot longer. Now, with all of that said, it must be mentioned the fact that Strauss Zelnick has been infamous for stuff like this. He loves to say that we're confident about dates. This was November 2024, highly confident about a fall 2025 release. And then he was highly confident about Grand Theft Auto 6 launching in May 2026. And now he's highly confident again. Very much so, Strauss Zelnick is the type of C-suite executive that is always going to tell you what you want to hear, even if it's not true. Take-Two Interactive Rockstar Games.
I mean, that's literally in his job description, but whatever.
Have much bigger problems, and that has become apparent this week even before the delay announcement. Massive concerns emerged after this. Grand Theft Auto studio accused of union busting after firings. This is a report coming from Bloomberg. Take-Two's Rockstar Games fired dozens of employees in a move that a British trade union said was designed to prevent the workers from unionizing. The company said they were fired for misconduct.
We know this one. I don't know, is it gonna go anywhere or is it gonna not go anywhere? Do you care about British people being fired? I personally, not really. In any case, that was Legacy Killer HD 10 out of 10. Bye!